So Lucy and I just thought we'd take the time to demonstrate a couple of games that we play on our walks, and these are really helpful for reactive dogs. So I have a beagle, I'm out and about in the park. It would be really easy for my beagle to be super sniffy and distracted by the world, or also worried by the world and be hypervigilant and looking at everything. So I would really like her to be focused on me and wanting to be with me. So these are some of the games that we might play. And if we do the reactive dog class, these are just some of the little tools that we give you for your toolbox. So the first one might be teaching a rewind so that we can get out of trouble really, really quickly. It might be using an A to B, which is an emergency U-turn as well. So I slide my hand down my leash and I can maneuver her away. Because we've practiced, it's not scary. It might be, can I ask her to switch sides? So that if I'm walking, I can keep whatever's worrying her on the other side. It could be middle. Can we do middle? Good girl. And middle can be really useful because it keeps them in a safe space. We can also teach our dogs to walk in middle, and walk backwards and walk sideways. And we know exactly where she is in space. Magic hand, which is catching the treats, is also really useful. I'm going to show you giving into leash pressure. So I'm going to toss out a piece of food that she would like, and I'm not going to let her get it. And if she chooses to come away from me, well, not away from me, away from the food, then she'll actually go back to get the food sometimes. So a piece of food goes out, I let her go towards it, I apply pressure, good girl. And as soon as she hits the pressure, she comes away, which helps to deal with that whole opposition reflex. So if she's going to go straight back to it again, we're not going, yay, good girl. And then sometimes I let her, sometimes I don't, so you can go back and find it. This one might take a little while, a bit sniffy. And then we'll show you a little bit of orientation pattern as well, or disengagement pattern. So if I have some treats, and if you can think that I'm going to get her to go get one treat, toss one treat out, I'm not going to nag, she can take as long as she wants to get it. And then when she gets it, yes, good girl, she bounces back to me. So the value is with me. Good girl. Okay. One more treat can go out. She can get it. Yeah, good girl. And she can come back to me. And then we can actually start tossing the treats a little bit closer to something that maybe they've potentially been worried about before. So there's a perfect opportunity coming up now. I'm going to toss one out. And then she should ricochet back. Truck went past at the same noise and startled her. Yay, good girl. But she came back. And this is just about building resilience and confidence and giving us a whole bunch of tools in our toolbox that we can use to get our dogs out of trouble and to encourage them to, want to hang out with us.